Hey everyone, it's Tom Karadza with another Rockstar Minute, and here's the question that we're getting asked a lot of. Are the foreign buyers going to come back to Toronto? Last week we had a journalist in the office here who was writing, it's a US journalist who's writing a piece on Toronto real estate, and the big topic we got into was the 15% tax, because the 15% tax has had a big impact. I'm sure we're all aware of it. A lot of the foreign buyer activity has really come to almost a standstill because of that 15% tax. So he was asking, is that the solution? And our response to that was, and I think he was aware of it, he was just kind of testing us a little bit. Our answer to that is, that's not the solution at all. The 15% tax is like taking care of a symptom of a much bigger problem, where the cause of the problem is all of the hot money around the world flowing into places like Toronto. So the cause of the problem specifically, I think we all are aware that a huge amount of the foreign buyers currently today in 2017 are Chinese buyers. And a part of the reason that some of the Chinese buyers are looking at Toronto as a destination is not really because Toronto is like the favorite place on their list, although Toronto is a great place to put some money. It's because of the problems in China. People are very aware there that there are structural banking problems that are going to have to be addressed over in China, and that might require a devaluation of the currency. So if you have some money, if you're somebody who has some money in China and you have the ability to get it out, why wouldn't you? And if you're going to get it out and you look around the world, why would you not look at Toronto? And then if there's now a 15% tax on Toronto, you might pause for a second until you figure out the total ramifications of this. But if you think that the devaluation of your local currency is going to be more than 15%, would you not still want to come to Toronto and put your money? So we have no crystal ball, but we think this 15% tax is going to mimic a little bit of what happened in Vancouver. Might freeze everybody for a little bit, and then the foreign buyers will come back, and it might not be as aggressive as it was in the past, but the problem has not been addressed. The 15% tax is just treating the symptom mildly. The major problems around the world of low interest rate and debt creation and hot money flows hasn't been addressed at all. So we think the money will come back, it will continue. We have no crystal ball, and this takes into account that there's no other interest rate issues going on or financial crisis going on that could change the whole story entirely. But if everything stays as is, yeah, we totally expect foreign buyer money to come back into Toronto slow and steady over the next few months. It'll be super interesting to see how this plays out. So hopefully that gives you something to think about. Until next time, your life, your terms. Okay, good. So begin. Okay.